At Proctor Public Schools, we're more than just a district. We're a journey. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together, building knowledge, confidence, and character mile by mile. From our early learners to our graduates ready for the world ahead, we're fueling curiosity, connecting ideas, and driving innovation, all while keeping our eyes on the horizon. Because here in Proctor, we don't just ride the rails, we are the rails, educating, engaging, and inspiring the next generation to go full steam ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the rail yard for tonight's matchup featuring the Panthers from Southridge and our very own Proctor Rails. Right now, we're going to turn it over to in-house PA Cooper Colt as we get our anthem lineups and what's that other thing? Creed, motto. What's that thing that they read? I don't know. I forget. But we're going to stand up and we're going to get that. I'm going to leave your mic closed. I'm going to open mine.
For the visiting Southridge Panthers. A senior, number 1, Brock Bilsgett. A junior, number 2, Wyatt Swan. A junior, number 20, Parker Morris. A junior, number 22, Gavin Willett. And the sophomore, number 25, Finn Troshin. The head coach of the Southridge Panthers is Ben Ellison.
Go to the left side. So the actual, no, left side. Left side.
That way a little.
And a junior, who wears number 24.
No.
Come
back this way. Stop.
Your Proctor Rails, your coach Mike Jared Myers, and Tate Owen. Your Proctor Rails head coach is Cole Lopinski.
So there you have it, your starters for tonight's game, we're getting rocking and rolling. A little late, coming in on two wheels, as they say, as the two of us, Carter Ringo, who is our producer-director tonight, and also Luke Smith on stats tonight, and myself, 5:30 this morning, left Proctor to get down to the Target Center to broadcast all 4 of the unified state basketball games today. And here we are, rocking and rolling doubleheader here, basketball here and hockey at the arena.
Oh, wow.
It's good times. So the Panthers win the tip and they get rocking and rolling. I'm going to just turn that down just a little bit. I think I was a little bit hot. And the Rails on a big turn, and we're going to go straight to work. We'll thank our sponsors in just a little bit. Not being able to get that to drop was Loftus, but on with the board was Wagotsky, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Am I too low in your ear now?
Okay, there we go.
Is that good now? Test 1, 2. Test, you got it?
Yep.
All right, good deal. So Rails ball. Loftus is going to try to pivot on the down on the block and gets that off. That gets down on the ground, and coming back the other way is going to be Hilsgen. Hilsgen drives to the block. Now gives this off to Swan. Top of the key. Back to Hilsgen. Hilsgen's going to move to the right side. Give this off to Morris. Back to Hilsgen. Hilsgen back to Morris. Morris goes inside. This is off to, and I'm going to just say Finn for easier sakes. Watts on the big take. He's going to drive in. Now nice good stop into the paint. Big hand getting in the way is Wilczek. Wilczek's one of those players that they really got to pay attention to in this matchup as he gets a lot of play time and he is a big body and has a good shot.
Yep, I remember him last year. He's a lengthy individual, and he's going to be all over the place.
So Christian Walk draws the first foul of the game, his first, team's first, and the Panthers will go back to work. Down to the corner. Swan kicks it back top side. Now this is to Morris. Morris looking for somewhere to go. Into the corner. Hilsgen. Stuck. Morris. Back over to the far side to Swan. Swan looking for somewhere to go. Now dumps it in the corner. Tried to hit a streaking Finn, but couldn't happen. Push out of the corner. Hilsgen can't get it to fall. And big board by Bogotsky. Heads back the other way. And now going to slow it down to the rails. Bogotsky into the far side corner. Giving up is into Nelson. Nelson going to roll inside. Try to hit the paint. Now turns twist. Gets it to go.
There we go.
For 2 points. So Nelson for 2. And now on the board first as the rails going to have to get a good stop here. Turning. This is into the hands of Hilsgen. Hilsgen going to drive the baseline. Nowhere to go. Gets stuck. And taken out of the hands. Bogotsky takes that right off the line. Now going to drive into the offensive. Pushes it in the corner. This is Loftus. Loftus going to move left side. Gives this off. Watt. Watt's driving back in. Watt into the big swat there by Morris. He does it to Kimbe Mutombo. This is not in this house because he can't call it his. Just missing the end line. Bad pass as that one goes wide for Wilczek. Nelson can't get the ball but gets his own board and the putback. So Nelson with 4 and a rebound on the night. Jump in anytime. This has been fast.
Fast-paced. I was going to say at the start of the broadcast, I like the addition of Isaac into the lineup. Starting tonight, just has probably had 2 or 3 consecutive good games he's strung together, so it's being rewarded.
Love to hear that. Now Nelson gonna move, trying to get some help from Loftus and able to step around. The pick was Swan. Bogotsky drives into the paint, pushes out. Loftus with a little 17-foot floater, and he gets that to go. So Loftus on the board tonight, and we're gonna get a travel called on Wilczek. Is it Wilczek or is it Willick? I think it's Willick. Gavin, number 22.
I would go Willick.
I go Willick. So I apologize for saying that wrong. Willick on the travel. Watt will now bring it into the offensive end. Kozlowski gives this off to Loftus. Loftus for the first bingo tonight. Can't get it to fall. But right there is Bogotsky. Bogotsky pushes it to Watt. And it was a great hustle. I love that. Nelson. Nelson nowhere to go. And we're going to get a foul. And that's going to be a non-shooting foul. That looks like that's going to go against Wyatt Swan, the junior player from the Panthers. And that is correct. That'll be his first and the team's first.
If they can get that matchup, you
Take
go at him every time.
Right? So foul apiece, or as we like to call it, a horse apiece. Big long toss up to Swan from Willick. Now Willick back down in place. Inside. Turns. This is Finn. Finn pushes back out. And tough pass there for Morris. Morris going to go far side into the hands of Swan. Back up to Hilston. Swan for 3. Gets it to go. So Wyatt Swan on the board. And the Rails lead here 6-3. Up 6-0 until that point. Nelson, nice job there by Kozlowski to get the pick. And that one's going to be off, but Loftus right there to try to hold it. Does. Wygotsky, nice job there to Wyatt. Wyatt. And going to have the foul. You know, I saw Wyatt, as Wyatt started to go into that shot, it's almost like he disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle and came back. So want to shoot and hits the first. Important free throws, as they always are, because games, in my opinion, won and lost at the free throw line.
100%.
And hits them both.
I think on the other end, Finn's playing right at the free throw line. He's going to have to start hitting some shots and loosen up this defense.
Yeah, if not, if they don't get room to run, it's going to be a tough night. Big block there by Kozlowski, nice job, and that's going to get into the hands of Swan. Now coming back to the other side into Morris,
good
up
pass.
into the bucket for Wellick. Nelson will bring it up, nice step, nice little floater, and it goes. Kind of like that little push set there, and then the floater, give him some space to get that shot off.
Yeah, and he's going to take that shot probably 90% of the time. If that's available, he's going.
Morris underneath to the waiting Finn, but right there, big paw of Kozlowski in the way. Loftus now going to turn. He got the clear out, and the bucket.
Good hesitation.
Could have had an and one, but we'll take the 2 for sure. Now Swan will bring it up. Push it to the left side to Morris. Now back to Swan. Over to the far side into Hillsgen. Gives this one to Wellick. Wellick steps into the paint and leans. Nothing doing. Watt rips it and going to be off. A big battle on, and now going to have that first foul. And I think that's going to go against Kozlowski.
I would believe so.
So Kozlowski with his first, team second. And going to go to the line and shoot is going to be Finn. I just don't know how to say it. I don't want to butcher it. We're going to just stick with Finn. Or at least that's what I'm going to do. So doesn't hit the first.
Strashine?
Strashine, I think that's what it is. And so
that's I guess the most FCC compliant.
So Strashine will run with it. Hits both. 12-7 your score. On the clock, 11:48. We'll try to make sure you'll see that kind of jumping in and out. That's going to stay with the Rails, as Loftus asking why not a foul on that. And I can tell you why not, because it's easier to ask for it than get it. Nelson looking for somebody. Now has Loftus. Loftus going to take the dribble and start out. Wygotsky for 2. Can't get it to go, but Watt right there. Nice job. Another thing I love about Watt right now in this year is he's just jumping out of the gym. He's going and getting those boards. Swan, got a call. Swan on a travel. Move that pivot foot. Taking a seat for the Panthers is going to be Morris. Into the game is going to be number 34, Austin Olson. And just so you know, Kyle, there's no O in Austin, but I got fat finger because I typed this 4 minutes before game. So here we go. Wygotsky now trying to move some space between him and Swan. Now going to get to the backside to Loftus. Watt. Nelson going to try to split the defenders. Gets it out to Wygotsky. Gives it back to Nelson. Nelson gets hammered as he comes through. No bucket there. Kozlowski gets hammered. Watt just trying to get dirty. And that is going to go against number 34 for the Panthers. That's Austin Olson. And that'll be his first, team second.
Her team's third.
1-2. I'm missing someone somewhere, so I'll have to figure that out during half. Loftus driving to the paint defensively. Defensively right there is going to be Finn. And he's going to get his first, team's fourth.
His first, team's fourth.
Into Loftus. Loftus now looking to move. Had to give up the dribble, gives it to Watt. Watt steps out of the arc, now resets to Loftus. Loftus, far side, Bogoski drives to the paint. 8 seconds on the shot clock. That's going to be off for Loftus, but Watt going to save it. And right there, Kozlowski. Nice little reset there for the Rails. Bogoski gives it to Paul.
Beautiful.
Good work there by Bogoski as he has come to work, and so has this green team.
Rails in their 2-3.
Swan pushes it down low to Olsen. Olsen far side. That pass intended for Swan if he was about 3 foot taller.
See, now right there. Turn around. You got 3 feet. Take the shot.
Absolutely.
Make the move.
What's the old saying? What's the old saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Something like that.
So I mean, it's better than a turnover. At least you're gonna, get a shot and get something to fall every now and again.
I mean, it's constantly there. They got to take advantage of it.
Bogoski loses the handle on it. Hits the ground. Now able to keep it. Now we're going to get our first jump ball tonight. And looks like the possession arrow is the way of the green. Green ball on the arrow. What is the... Hold on, I'll be right back. You go ahead and talk for a minute.
Hey, what's the problem? It's working right now.
His first, team's third. Stepping in for the Rails, number 45, Anthony Uzo.
The monitor, isn't it dying? Is the monitor battery dying?
How many bars does it have? We're fine till half.
In the corner for 3. Yeah.
All right, did I miss any points?
No.
All right, good.
Oh,
Watt gonna get a foul there. That's gonna be Christian's second, team's third, or team's fourth, because I missed one while I was talking there. So we'll get that corrected.
yeah, and I didn't see what it was down there.
That's all good. So now going back to work, your score 14-7 here. 9:30 left, so almost halfway through the first half. This goes inside. Olsen gives this off, and that's going to be Finn. And we're going to get another foul, and going to shoot 2 is going to be Finn. And that's going to go
Alize.
on Alize Yoki. That'll be his first. Team's fifth. Stroshin. See, I listen to Coop, and I learn something new every day. Stroshin. Stroshin to shoot the first, and does. Stroshin can't hit it, and that's going to go off of Olsen, as I thought Alize might have had that last touch, but he did not. Nope. And that'll be for the way of the Rails.
Got a timeout.
Timeout going to be taken. Timeout going to be taken. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll hear from one of our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop. Proctor Pizza offers baked pizza, unbaked pizza, subs, tacos, wraps, salads, tater tots, nachos, burritos, and more. Proctor's local family business for over 35 years. Proctor Pizza offers brand new monthly specials, such as the taco pizza, bacon cheeseburger pizza, Hawaiian pizza, and more. Proctor Pizza.
And back here at the rail yard, your score 14-8. The Rails leading the Panthers from Southridge coming out of the timeout. The Rails, we're going to get a travel on Bogotsky over the corner.
That's a good call.
Coach Ellison getting his bench up on that to try to put some life into the team. I forgot what he said. We're going to go back to Finn. And into the game for the first time tonight is Anthony Boosum. So Boosum in the game for the first time. This is Boosum now going to drive down. Pushes this back to Paxton Kozlowski. Bogotsky. Boosum drives, has a good shot, now has to push it outside. Alze, nice shot to Kozlowski. This is a good give. Bogotsky, that one is just off. Far right side. Luke Price into the game now for the Panthers. This is the bottom side. Finn over to the waiting Hilsgen. Hilsgen can't get it to fall, but trying to put it back was Finn. He tried to go up, get it, and slam it home, but coming down with it is Boosum. Big shoulder, big heavy shoulder by Wellick. That's going to be his first.
Not too smart there, but let him know you're there.
So that'll be Wellick's first, team's fifth. Nice inbound there by Nelson. Nelson with a little floater, can't get it to fall. Down with it is Finn, and Finn will bring it back the other way. Now gives that off to Price. Price looking for somewhere to go. Gives that off to Hilston. Back to Price. Into the middle. Oh, and they had Finn waiting. And a good battle there. Finn going to go get it as he's got about a foot height on most of the guys on the floor. But Kozlowski down with it. Tries to get it to Wyatt. Does. That's Wyatt Nelson now drives through everybody. Tries to go up in court. And run. And he's going to get the and one and go to the line. And that's going to be the second foul on Wellick in less than a minute. And that'll be his second, team sixth.
And that's what you got to do with a big old timber frame. You got to climb the tree a little bit, let them know you're there. And
yeah, and I know Coach Ellison is complaining about that just a little bit, but at the same time, his feet weren't set. He moved on the first bump and then moved again. And so... And that's now going to be a foul on Bogotsky. That'll be his first, team sixth, I'm sorry.
No, that's...
oh, did they not call something there? I thought they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh, they did, okay. They didn't put it up on the board that quick.
Yeah, a little slow. That's all right. So back to work are the Panthers. Over to the corner, Hilsgen. He was going to take the three, now gets stuck on the baseline. Finn pushes it to the top side. Price drives into the paint, pushes it back to Finn. Finn with the big length, going to push it back outside. And this is Morris as he's back in the game. That ball's on the ground. And nice way of Boosum to get it away. And, oh, good set and wait. Good set and wait by Ryan Donahue for two. As Donahue sets the feet, waits for the jump. Panther pass and a big basket.
Good defense by the Rails.
Yeah, another hard pressure take there. Oh, we're going to call a travel on Nelson. And so there's a turnover. And going back the other way. 10-point lead here, 6:43 left first half for the Rails in what has been a lot of defense. I would say there's been turnovers, but they haven't been huge.
Correct. No, I mean, it's just, you know, right now the Rails are going to have to hustle. They have to play hard D to, you know, they're not super gifted offensively. He's got to keep being active on defense and make them work, wear them down.
So Wyatt Nelson's going to get called for his first, team seventh, and getting the and one is going to be Austin Olson. Olson puts that up, hits the back iron. Trying to go high and away was Finn, and he's now trying to run through bodies. It looks like that looked like it could have been a two-car pileup. And that'll be turnover on the on the sideline. Timeout going to be taken by Coach Ellefson as we are looking at 18-10 with 6:11 left here first half. I want to get a quick thank you into sponsors here real quick. The Reed Foundation, the Rails Endowment for Academic Art and Athletic Development, Irving Community Club, Polling for Kids, Tamarack Building Supplies on Highway 53 in Hermantown, Heritage Window and Doors, Superior, Wisconsin, Woodis Trailer Sales in Esco, Stream Dudes for all your streaming needs, streamdudes.com. Lakes Office Solutions, the Robin Barb Shaler Charitable Foundation, the Magic Golf Course, Audiology Concepts with 6 locations, Duluth, Grand Rapids, Forest Lake, Cambridge, Edina, and Burnsville, and our local sponsors that have helped us so much as we get our program where we are, Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop and Troy Service Center, both Main Street Proctor. So thank you to them. Our students working tonight, our director-producer is Carter Ringo. On our camera is Jordan Bierman. Our scoreboard technician is Bryce Boslager. Our technician tonight is Ricky Long. We got somebody here to fix things if we have issues, which is really good. And on stats, the one, the only, the sole survivor, the long-toothed dog of the program, Luke Smith. So thank you to our spoons, thank you to our sponsors, and hey, you know, the thing I haven't said to you tonight, thank you for you being here. How are you doing? We got so rushed getting on air. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, not too bad. I mean, it's okay week, you know, work-wise, and just trying to enjoy the life. So
all right.
I have no issues.
That's good. Well, no issues is better than issues. So here we go, back underway, 6-11, 18-10 your score, 8-point lead for the Rails as the Panthers take the timeout to try to figure something out. Trying and looking at Finn puts this one into the hands of Swan, back over. Swan, near side. Boost him there, nice defense inside. And really nowhere to go as he's got a couple of twin towers around him, but Finn takes a shot. Olsen with the putback, can't get it to fall. Now we're going to have a jump ball as both Wyatt Nelson and Olsen go to the ground, and that arrow is going to belong to the Panthers. So the Panthers will get another position here.
Rails got to be more hungry there. Everyone kind of sitting and watching.
I'm hungry. Oh, that's not what you meant.
I think we're always hungry.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So the Panthers will inbound the ball here. This is Morris. Morris gets the top side. Now gives this off to Price. Price off to Swan. Now far side into the hands of Morris again. Price, Morris. Price from the far side for 3. Can't get it to fall. Into the waiting hands of Dallas Loftus, and foul going to be called
21.
Against number 21. That's Luke Price. That'll be his first.
Team 7?
Yeah, I just I started. Wait, where am I? There it is. Team 7. I, for some reason, started writing on 2 score sheets. Makes sense. So in the bonus, shooting 1 and 1 is going to be Wyatt Nelson. Hey, lock that a little bit. It's too loose. Now that's good. Down here. There you go. So here we are after the free throw attempt inside. This is Finn. Finn stops, turns, and can't get the and 1, but we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
For Southridge, that's what they need to do. Get the ball in the middle, turn around, quick decisions.
Well, you said that about 5 minutes ago, too. You said you got that distance, you got to can take that shot. You got to take it.
It's essentially a free throw. It's there every single time.
And right now, this is not a rip on Finn for anybody at Southridge watching, but Finn hasn't hit a bucket tonight. But currently, right now, is 4 of 4 from the stripe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get that ball in the middle. Look at the basket. Look at the rim.
Well, we watched a young man from Prior Lake today for the Unified as a sophomore, standing 6'9". And I told the coaches, I said, just put him on the block and feed the big dog. That's all you got to do. Just feed that big young man, because there was nobody near his height and playing against him.
Yep.
Nelson now. Swan defensively. He'll get getting a hand on him now. On the floor now, shorter man defensively. Out to the top. This is Loftus. Bingo. So our first bingo of the night for the Rails is Dallas Loftus. And now looking for somewhere to go is Hilgen, and he does. Oh, his far side now trying to come underneath. Out pass intended for Wellick. And here come the Rails. Wellick.
I was going to say, they got Willick back in the game. You got to pay attention to him.
Nelson stops. Looking for somewhere to go. Bogotsky stops. Gives it back to Nelson. 20 on the shot clock. 4:09 on the play. Donahue loses the ball. And coming back the other way are the Panthers. This is Hilgen, and he hits it. So the Rails got to take a breath. Looks like we're going to have some halftime entertainment over there.
Yes, I've seen them earlier in the year with the, I think the girls game. Very fun to watch.
Nice. Loftus backing him down. And gonna get the foul is Finn. That'll be his second. Team's 8th. So all tied up on that. You know, I put that right over there for you. First half, second half. First half, second half.
So small.
I got to get you some cheaters, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And Loftus can't hit either one. And coming back the other way, this is Swan. Swan. Hilgen over to the far side. Now back to Swan. Hilgen looking for somewhere to go. Good defensive pursuit by the Rails. That one's going to go out of bounds. And that'll go the other way. Swan tried to get that one to go. 21-15 your score here. 3:18 first half. Bogotsky now moves left, now right, now gives a little touch, now gives it off to Loftus. Loftus has been somewhat quiet tonight. And running the lane, and that was Nelson. Tough pass there, but Loftus able to get it. And Loftus able to get that.
Friendly roll.
And Dallas just said to me, even though he didn't hear me, he said, quiet my butt. Here we go. I'm going to put it on the board. Pushing out to the far side is Morris. Morris is in Hilgen. Inside to Finn. Finn backing down Alize. And going to get an offensive foul on Finn. That's going to be his third. And that'll be the team's 9th.
There's a back down, and then there's a back down and throw an elbow.
Yeah. Blake Olson getting ready to come into the game for the Panthers, number 24. He'll take the spot of Finn, as Finn has 3. And a lot of basketball left to be playing here. Nelson moves left side, now has to push back out. Loftus for 3. Can't get it to fall. Alize, nice job to go get that board and the football. So good work there by Alize Yoki, as he doesn't only go get the board, but he gets that nice putback as well.
Yep. I think that might be advantageous for Proctor, having Finn out of there, that length. You know, you just got to deal with one rather than 2 of them. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's a tough combination when you got Willick and also Finn in there, and you got a kind of the twin towers, if you will. So Morris was in. Now Hilgen tries to go middle. Loftus able to knock it out of the hand. Paying attention and actually sees that Wilczek still there. Watt drives and gonna take it. Gonna go to the line, shoot 2, and that's gonna go against Willick. Nope, they're going to put that on Parker Morris. That'll be his first. Team's 10th, and now in the double bonus for the rest of the period, which is $1:38 on the clock. And Watt hits that one.
Rails up 11.
And they tell me numbers are hard. See? Look at them all shake their heads. Yes, they all do. They all tell me all the time numbers are hard.
That's the only thing I could do.
That's what I'm trying to say. Look, they're all just shaking their head. Yes. Oh, Luke's saying no. Numbers are not hard. Turns, fires, and Willett can't get it to fall. Olson tried to get it, but right there's Bogotsky, and with it, is going to be Loftus and Nelson to bring it up. Buck 16 on the clock, driving the baseline. Nice inside to Watt. That was the right idea. Another put back, could walk it again. No, and coming in the other way is Hilsjet. Hilsjet pushes it inside and trying to get fancy. Trying to get fancy was Willick. I'm not sure you got to get this fancy when you're down 11 points. And 12 points, my bad. Oh, so that's where the foul is I'm missing, is that Wyatt Swan has 3. I only had him for 1. So Wyatt Swan with 3. That was the one we were missing. And Vygotsky hits the first one.
They follow the jump shooter.
Yeah, that's good times. So he's going to go in line and try to shoot 3 the old-fashioned way. And he's going to miss that one. As long as he hits one more, it's a good it's a bad foul for them, a good foul for us. So Swan will take a seat, and coming into the game is going to be Kingsley. Arhembic, you think? Arhembic? Harambach? Driving coast to coast, getting it to not roll, is going to be number 22, Wilczek, trying to do it all right now. And here's the pass. Loftus for 3, can't get it to fall. Going to have a jump ball, and that's going to go the way of the rails. Watt is lunchbox, man. I said it last game when we did our 3 stars, and I had Watt towards that top of that list, is that lunchbox. I love that mentality and always will. He's getting in there, getting dirty. He's basically saying, my house, my ball. Nice inside to Loftus. Loftus with a little floater, and off the glass for 2. So a little pressure, 30 seconds, matches the shot clock. And almost missing the handle on that. Oh, nice little pass into the midsection of Vygotsky, and Boostum will bring it up. 15 on the clock. Tick, 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 tick. Nelson inside to Loftus. Loftus looking, gives it off to Vygotsky for 3, and can't finish it. And tries to throw it up and get it, but can't get it to fall. That's going to be your halftime score, 30-15. Your Rails lead the Panthers by 15. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to hear from all of our sponsors. We'll be back after that with some stats and some highlights. We'll be back right after this. All right, so Ricky.
So, you're our tech guy, right? Carter, mute. Mute.
I can't.
Well then, use the mouse and mute it then. Go down below, where it says audio. Click it awake.
Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop. Proctor Pizza offers baked pizza, unbaked pizza, subs, tacos, wraps, salads, tater tots, nachos, burritos, and more. Proctor's local family business for over 35 years. Proctor Pizza offers brand new monthly specials, such as the taco pizza, bacon cheeseburger pizza, Hawaiian pizza, and more. Proctor Pizza.
Proctor's Reed Foundation was established to enable life-enriching academic, art, and athletic activities which cannot rely on traditional funding in the Proctor School District communities. Reed has provided grants for the Imagination Library, numerous sports teams, Rails TV, A Night to Shine, the Playground for Everybody, and most recently, Reed helped the Proctor Fire Department invest in life-saving handheld thermal devices. Visit rea3d.org to learn more about how you can support Reed and help your community.
Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop.
Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco is your leader for trailer sales, maintenance, and repair in the Northland. With brands such as Illuma, Look, Pace, and more, we have a trailer for every need. Don't forget, we also sell and install snowplows for all vehicle types. Searching for a Mahindra tractor? We have you covered with over 8 different models in stock and ready to...
Where's Coop? Oh, they're waiting over there.
What? I don't know.
There you go. Loftus with 13. Finn with 5. Yeah, all free throws. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. Is he can't hit a shot, but at that point he was 4 of 4 from the strike.
What's the fouls?
Points. I've got them right here. I know my fouls are right now. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Oh, I am missing one, but he's not. Watch it. All right, so these poor girls just sitting there. All right, let's go. I'll go this way. So Watt got the first one. Swan got the next one. Swan got the second one, or the third one, sorry. Paxton got his. Let's see. Then Austin Olson got one for them. Then Finn got one for them. Then Alize got one. Watt got another one. Alize got Watt. And then Alize got another one. And then Willick. Willick got another one. Bogowski got one. Nelson got one. Luke Price for them got one. Paxton got his second. Finn got another one for them. 22. And then Finn again. And then Swan for them. That was that. So up here, what do you got? I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is Alize. So now we match. The one I was missing was the second one from Alize. So that should be 8 and 11, but it's because I used to. It should.
Swan has 3.
Yep. Morris has 1. Price has 1. Willick has 2.
Is it 2 or 3?
What does he have? 3? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got it right. Huh?
Yeah, and they had 11.
I got Finn with 3, and I got Willick with 2. I'll go double check at the table. No, you and I have the same thing. We're just trying to decide, does Willick have 2 or does he have 3? while we are still here, can I borrow your headset for a minute? I appreciate it. Yeah, just don't sit on my headphones. Here you go. So we're on air, as you saw. We came back early because we wanted to get this group, and you can still kind of watch the cheerleaders that are down there. But right now, as some of you may know, we spent the day down at the Target Center for the 2026 Minnesota State Unified Basketball State Tournament. And one of the members from the Rockin' Proctor Rails that was down there doing his best to bring home a first place championship ended up having to settle for second for 2 years in a row. Not because of the lack of the fight in the dog, but just ran out of time. That's Jay Buckets. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. I'm going to just fix this for you a little bit right there so we can hear you a little better. So, just kind of talk to us about, this is your second trip down there, and, just tell us a little bit about what the Rockin' Rails and Unified Basketball means to you.
It means a lot. There's a lot of kids that love to play basketball, and we have a great coach, Potter. And I'm just so happy that everyone came down and watched us play and try our hardest. It's a really close game. First game we won, second place we ended up losing by 5 points. But, I'm so glad everyone had a good time and tried their best they could.
Yeah, absolutely. It was fun to watch you sitting out there, and you beat up on yourself a little bit. You had a couple of blowouts that you recovered from, and a couple of hard passes that kind of went out on the end line and stuff. But, I thought you and Gabe and everybody else, all the kids, did a really nice job of not letting one bad shot kind of mess you up and just kind of staying in that game.
Right. I kept on pushing them, Potter, the helpers, Trevor, Parker. We all try to push everyone to keep trying, even though people were really tired. They were playing really well defense. We kept on trying our best, and that's what we did.
Absolutely. So I want to ask you a question that I asked. So during our broadcast today, I had an opportunity to talk to one of the advisors from each of the teams and one of the student coaches from each of the teams. And I asked him this question, and I want to see how you answer it so I can get your take on it.
Okay, bring it on.
The question was, unified. It's about taking away the groups and making a unified everyone. My question to you is not what it is or what you got to experience today, but what does it truly mean to you, and what has it done for you to be part of Unified?
It means the world, It's like I said, it's just such a glory to see all these kids out there experiencing something that they might not be able to. And that just means a lot, Happy for all of them. I got to see a lot of smiley faces today. No matter if it was win or lose, everyone's smiling. Everyone's out there having a great time, and that's all we wanted. It was a fun game, a fun time going down there. It was a long ride, but we still enjoyed it every step of the way, and it means the world to me personally, because I've always wanted to play basketball, and I finally got to. Like I said, even though we lost, I'm so happy that I got to be a part of it.
Well, I can tell you that as a senior, you took a little bit longer to grow into that young man that you have become, that we are all so proud of you for becoming. And I wish we could have had a little bit more time, but let's make sure that even though you're not in class this semester, let's make sure that we don't lose that time that we still have here this school year, and so we can continue to watch you grow and watch you be that amazing human that you are.
I love popping in and seeing you, Ted. There's no other person I love seeing than you, man. You're one of my favorite teachers. Hoppy, she stopped two. She number 2. I'm sorry. You beat her. Man. You beat her to it.
I love that.
Hey, it was just a fun time today. I enjoyed having everyone be involved. And, everyone has time to grow, no matter what it is. Basketball, human life, no matter what it is. Growing is everything. It happens in everyday life, and it never stops, just like learning.
Absolutely, dude. I couldn't have said it any better. I love the way you put that. I appreciate you coming on, taking a few minutes with us, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And I can't wait for you guys to be able to, at our next assembly, to be able to present that second place state trophy to the school, so we can put that in the case right where it belongs, so that they can see that, hey, you are athletes as well.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on again, and go Rails.
Let's go. Thanks, Buckets. Appreciate you, buddy.
No problem.
Have a great one. I'll give that back. Thanks, baby. Appreciate you. So that was Jay Buckets, one of our unified basketball players. You know what? Had a great day down at the Target Center, and sorry to take your headset on that, but
that's all right.
You know, just I love everything that I get to do here at Proctor Public Schools with our broadcasting and everything. I love the games like this. I love all of our student athletes across the board and our students in general. But I have to tell you, there's no greater anything in my world than what you got to see down at the state tournament today for Unified. You know, and you didn't get to hear what Jay said because we don't have the two headsets, but he talked about how down there everybody was smiles, everything was good, everything was, no matter win, lose, or draw, everybody was happy and enjoying themselves. And it's the pure, sheer, like, joy
well, I mean,
on the faces of everybody that just was awesome.
Yeah, and I look at it, too. I was watching a little bit today while I was working.
Love
tell
that,
nobody.
love that.
But,
hey, you just told on yourself. I can't help you on that.
But just, you know, seeing their faces, and, you know, it's not, you know, too many opportunities they get like that. So it's, you know, it's like, you know, they're Super Bowl in a way, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Flying in to get the half started was Parker Morris. He's on the board for the first time tonight with 2 points, as he was taken out after a foul with about 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Again, your score 30-17 here. The Rails looking to add onto that, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to be number 3 on Willick. So that'll be his third, team's first. Nelson goes high. That's going to go off the fingertips of Morris. And we're going to get a foul, and Willick comes down on his tailbone. Not liking that, as Bogotsky tried to get there defensively. And so Bogotsky's going to get the foul there. That'll be his second, team's first. And what we're going to do, we're going to go, we're going to take it, since we're going to take a medical break here, we'll take a break as well, and we'll be right back right after this.
Pizza offers baked pizza, unbaked pizza, subs, tacos, wraps, salads, tater tots, nachos, burritos, and more. Proctor's local family business for over 35 years. Proctor Pizza offers brand new monthly specials, such as the taco pizza, bacon cheeseburger pizza, Hawaiian pizza, and more. Proctor Pizza.
And back here at the rail yard, and going to take a seat is Willick after he came down hard on the foul by Bogotsky, his second, team's first. And into the game now for the Panthers, number 23, Theodore Yellowrobe. Yellowrobe hits the first. And hits the second. So the one thing I can tell you is this team is versed in free throws. They're hitting them pretty well. Currently right now, they are 7 of 7 from the stripe as a team. Nelson looking for somewhere to go. There's this off to Bogotsky. Bogotsky. Good defense there by Hillsdale. Watt off to Kozlowski. And
push off.
And Kozlowski's going to get called for the foul.
It's his third.
That is Paxton's third, team's second.
Who got the first one for the Rails in the second half?
First foul?
Yeah.
First one would have been Bogotsky. Got his second. Had to think about it for a minute. So turnover there. 30-19. I'm just trying to see who's yelling. All the yelling. Watt with the floater gets it to fall. So Watt, who was 4 of 4 from the stripe in the first half, now hits a floater, has 6 points on the game. And Rails putting on pressure, almost intercepted. This would be Hilgen. Hilgen's put it in the corner for Morris. Morris pushes it back to the top side to Swan. Finn pushes it backside to Swan. Going to the left side to Yellow Rope. Over here to Hilgen. Can't get it to fall. And nice job there by Finn to get that reset. And that's going to go. Good save by Yellow Rope.
Lots of standing around by the boys in green.
Yeah, you don't get that play on the sideline like that if they're not. I mean, Yellow Rope was three rows deep when he hit the bleachers. Nelson moves right, goes right, and up off the glass, can't get it to fall. Watt up for another board. Bogotsky, top side, Loftus, can't get it to fall. Watt tries to go up for it, but Swan right there. Yellow Rope steps into the paint, now pushes it back out to Finn. Finn gonna drive into the paint, little floater, can't get it to fall. Down with it is Bogotsky. That's hit out of his hand, but right there is Loftus to pick it up and get it over to Nelson. Kozlowski, right side. Gonna have a jump ball.
Stepping in for the Panthers is number 34, Austin Olsen.
Ball in play now. Watt drives in, tries to get it to go, but Yellow Rope had it. Now it goes out of bounds. Nice try there by Yellow Rope, but just no doing.
I think of that prior take by Paxton. Needs to turn that corner a little harder, force that defender to be in good position or get that ball.
Absolutely. The reason I went quiet there a little while ago, folks, is because I got scared. It looked like we were having issues with our broadcast. Bogotsky tried to get up and around on his own board, but down with his Yellow Rope. Yellow Rope, strong young man, doing nice minutes. Yellow Rope yelling for help, telling Finn to come up to the top side. And gets it to fall. Is Finn, that's 2 for him. His first actual bucket outside of stripe work. 32-21 here. Loftus drives to the corner, takes Finn with him, now goes baseline, and nice floater. Swan, drive to the corner, Watt right there, and they're gonna say Swan touched the end or sideline, and we're going back the other way.
Definitely this year, love the addition of the thick out of bounds lines.
Yeah.
Compared to the.
I just love our new floor in general.
Yes. It's been
the look is just
overdue
gorgeous.
by about 20 years. So.
Yeah. Well, when we took the 30 years of Smokers yellow off, we were good. Boosum moves top. Gives this off to Nelson. Nelson going to move to the. He's pushed back down. Boosum takes a step. Tries to drive in. Looking for help. This is Loftus. Loftus now going to try to curl in the paint. No going. Has to give it back to Nelson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get to work. They got to make some space. And at the buzzer, can't get it to fall. No rim, so that's going to be a turnover. As Loftus kind of got hung up, had no help, nowhere to go, and here we are. Finn looking for somebody. This is Hilgen. Hilgen gets it off into the waiting hands of Price. Price is going to try to get it back and does. Now Bogotsky comes up. This is Finn. Nice play there by the Panthers as getting 2 is Olsen. The Rails got to be careful. What was a 15-point lead is now 11, and foul called.
Couple negative possessions. They got to
Oh, that's Luke. I thought he said 12 white. I'm like, where's a 12 white? But Luke Price, that's going to be his second, team second. So Wyatt Nelson and Luke Price down here having some fun words, trying to get up and around, but Yellow Robe right there, nice pass. Hilsgen, and again, just getting fancy. I get they want to get a dunk and have the highlight, but just getting fancy to get buckets. And they're going to say it went off the Yellow Robe glass, and Paxton was hoping on that.
Yeah, I think he got a fingertip on it, just got it off his shoe, something.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a timeout as timeout's called by the Panthers. We'll be back right after this.
Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop. Proctor Pizza offers baked pizza, unbaked pizza, subs.
Proctor's Reed Foundation was
Kill it,
established
though,
to
you
enable
goofball.
life-enriching academic, art, and athletic activities
What?
which cannot rely on traditional funding. Reed has
So funny.
provided grants for the
These guys make me laugh.
numerous sports teams.
I told him in the car on the way back, I said, you know, excuse me, I'm sorry. I told him in the car on the way back, I said, you got to stop stressing when you're producing and directing. Just nobody's going to know you made a mistake but us. And like, as long as it's not a mistake that puts us in a bad light, I don't care. Just
Troy's Service Center is here for all your automotive needs. Honest advice to help maintain the life of your vehicle. Troy's Service Center, Proctor.
Was last year, but
you could be right. So out of timeout, it's 12:58 left here, second half. Rails are up 34-23, 11-point lead. And Loftus with the ball up top. Finn now off to Boosum. Boosum steps back, nowhere to go with it. That's a tough pass. And foul going to be called on Luke Price. That's going to be number 3 in team's third. Price, a junior for the Panthers. Loftus back and Finn up, turns right into the body, off the glass, can't get it to fall, goes and gets his own board, and gets it to roll.
Thought that was going to rim out.
Yeah, well, not only did I think it was going to rim out, but I'm excited to see one of our guys actually follow their shot and go put it back.
Protect that middle.
Nice job by Bugotsky. Now trapped, looking for somewhere to go. Gives it off to Boosum as there was a little bit of a reach. This is a push in to Nelson. Nelson can't get it to fall. Finn down with the board. And looks like Nelson's going to get his second. Team's third. So Price throws it all the way up into the hands of Olsen. That's Austin Olsen. Hilsgen looking for help now to the left side. That was in the hands of Yellow Robe. So Yellow Robe for 2. I got to tell you, I love the name. I really do. Nelson can't get it to fall, but back to Bogotsky off the bounce. Looking for somewhere now to go with it. Push it outside. Paxton Kozlowski can't get it to fall. Good box out there by Austin Olsen. But you want to talk about... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, it's probably not his shot.
Yeah,
take a few steps in, pop it.
So you want to talk about like great sports names? Like I love Theodore Yellow Robe. Well, one because of the Theodore part. We're kind of matching cousins that way. But more importantly, just cool like names in sports. Young man for Prior Lake today. Olsen's going to go get the bucket and one. Cash Miller.
Cash Miller.
That is a absolute great sports name.
I like the cash. Yeah.
So Bogotsky, his third, team's fourth. They're going to say a little head contact. But yeah, and also Johnson Puglisi. I love the word, how to say. There's words in the English language that are fun to say, like whisk. If you can't have fun saying the word whisk, I don't know what your day is like.
Whisk.
Whisk. Or whip, right? Just fun words. And his name was Johnson Puglisi. And it just rolls. It's fun to say. It's been a long day.
It has.
Straight cash, Miller. That's all I could think about when I was broadcasting the game with him, the 2 games with him in it. Good job by the Rails to not allow the bucket on the free throw and go get the board. Good stop and hold by Wyatt Nelson for 2 as he knew what was coming from Willick. Finn can't get it to fall. Down with his Loftus. Hard pass into the hands of Watt. Watt going to take the drive into the paint. Loses the ball, but able to go back and get it. Hitman's got a motor. He's got a motor, dude. Loftus backing him down. Looking for help. Some steps up, round off the glass. Can't get it to fall. But there is Watt again with another board. Off to Nelson. Watt. Nelson now got on the end line. And can't get it to fall, and that's down in Yellow Robe's hands. Here comes Wellick. And no, I was wondering when that foul is going to be called. I know Coach is not agreeing of it, but I would say they're not wrong.
It was close to a travel, but he jumped into him.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yep. So Loftus called for the foul, his first, team's 5th, and go to the line. It's going to be Willick. So Swan back in, Hilsgen out. Loftus. And hits them both. So 38-29, your score here. As they're trying to fight back in with just under 10 minutes left. Nelson back to the top of the key. Loftus can't get it to fall. Alize Yoki tried to get in there, but brought down with it is Austin Olson for the Panthers. Yellow Robe. Now going to push off. Inside. Wellick can't get it to fall. Austin Olson tried to get there, but Wyatt Nelson had the board, brings it down, and now moves into the offensive side. Gives us off to Loftus. Loftus takes us up to the top. Now get the freeze up Wyatt. Can't get it to go, and down with his Willick. Willick will come back the other side. Trying to pick him up as he streaks through. This is Yellow Robe. Takes the 38-7 step. And they're going to say that went off of Willick and out of bounds. I thought it went off of Alize.
I think it was a double.
The head of Alize. What's that?
I was going to say, I think it was double off the head and off his shoulder or hand.
Nelson now going to try to move through. Nice job there by Olson, but nice weave through traffic. Yoki tried to go back up with it. Can't get it to happen. Finn. Into the hands of Yellow Robe. Down to the corner. Now back to Yellow Robe. Inside. This is Finn. He loses the handle on it. And here comes Boosum. Boosum's going to slow it down and give it off to Loftus. This is Nelson. Nelson now going to drive that paint. And no foul called there as the crash happens under the net in the paint. Down low. This is Olson. Can't get it to fall. And a big hit to the back of the head there. And a kick. And I think Loftus is going to go ask him to look at that because he took a big elbow to the back of the head on that.
Yeah, that should have been a fall on Willick, but that's one of those ones you luckily got away with.
Yep. And the only reason I bring it up is that it's head contact. And we want to be sensible about that, that's all. Watt loses it. Olsen got dirty, though, I tell you what. Night to shine tomorrow night. If you're looking for volunteer chances, we probably have a few more. And Coach just got teed up. Oh, they're going to put that on Loftus. So that would be his second then, right? That is his second then, right? If the tee's being put on him? Because he already had his first a little while ago. That's his second, right? Loftus? Should be his second. No, but he only had the one. I'm going to go 2 for sure. Because right now the board says 1, and we're going to run with it. So Finn went to the line there, right? Finn able to hit both. We're checking in on some things down at the table. Anyways, night to shine tomorrow night. Our special needs prom will be here tomorrow night, our 10th year. Again, if you're looking for something to do, looking to volunteer, I can tell you what, like today, there's just nothing that can warm your heart anymore, because getting to watch just the pure joy of these folks coming out. And I heard the best line last year as we were cleaning up from some of our high schoolers that were partners for our honored guests. And they said, why can't our prom be like this? And I said, what do you mean? They said, these guys they're themselves. They just have fun, and they don't care about what their friends might think. And I said, why can't you do that? So just have a blast and have some fun. Watt for 3, can't get it to fall. Gonna go the other way.
I know, looking at the pictures afterwards, late at night, watching all the, excited, faces and reactions to the things that are going on and all the videos. It's great to see, and you see folks from it's all over the Northland, right? So you see kids from Cloquet, from Esco, from
Hibbing, Virginia. I think we got 100 and I don't know what the number is, like 170 honored guests this year. And what I mean by honored guests, that's not the people that come with them, that's just the guests themselves. And it's all fundraised and donated to put it on. They get food, they get hair, they get makeup, limousine ride, and the like. Watt for 3 on the board. I just gave that to Wyatt. Not good.
Big ball. I think we were a little lucky there. That wasn't a foul.
They just get a turnover. That was Finn, 25. Timeout going to be taken. That's a 60-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back right after this.
We believe in helping each other to be better, to live fuller, and hear more. Our knowledgeable team delivers the best experience in hearing healthcare, and through our individualized approach that combines cutting-edge practices,
We want students to be creative thinkers. We want them to be innovators. We want them to be problem solvers. And we want to provide them the space and the ability to be able to create things and design things and manufacture opportunities within this community. And so Pathways allows them the space and the creativity to be able to really hone in on their strengths and
And back here at the Rail Yard, your score, 41-33. The Rails lead the Panthers from Southridge. Ted Kiewit along with Kyle Gustafson. Thanks again for being here. I think we got 1 or 2 games left here in the next week and a half or so.
Okay.
So hopefully we can get you on, and we really appreciate you coming and being part of it.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Makes it way better for everybody to not have to listen to just me.
Oh, I'm not sure what your viewership would be at if that was the case.
More than likely. Well, actually, if you look at today's numbers from down at Unified, it's huge. Between the 4 games, I think I had over like 1,000 views. So
nice.
I'll take it. Had the officials going in and following our page now. So 4 seconds on the shot clock, looking for somewhere to go. Got a turn, got a fire, and no good. That's going to be a turnover as the Rails expire the shot clock and get a turnover. Yellow rope, far down in the corner. That was Finn. Now giving off to Swan. Swan's got 3 fouls. None to give, 2 to give. Luke's got 3. Yellow rope has seen a lot of minutes here in the second half after Willick went down. Willick comes back in, but now Yellow rope kind of on fire defensively and offensively and staying in this game.
Yep, and I think he's kind of led the charge for them too. I mean, he's been a little motor for him.
I don't disagree with that at all. And Wygotsky on the board for the first time here second half.
Good up and under by Isaac. Oof.
And points coming from Finn in this second half, that's for sure, is 10 points for Finn. Pardon me, 8 points for Finn. Loftus can't get it to fall. Down with it is Olsen. Olsen gives it off to Swan. Swan going to bring it up into the offensive side as Rails settle in defensively. Yellow roll back to the top side to Olsen. Far side to Willick. Swan. You can hear the Proctor faithful getting into it here at the Rail Yard. Yellow rope for 3. Can't get it to fall. Wygotsky there with a good take and gives it off to Wyatt Nelson before it can be ripped out of his hand. And now into the offensive side. Back in the middle of that pass, I think was intended for Wygotsky. He got too far through, and picking up his Finn. Can't get it to fall. So we'll do another reset, and Wygotsky down with it again. And here come the Rails offensively.
Both sides, too many shots from the outside. Attack the basket.
That's where it started, right?
Attack. I mean, if they're falling, yes. But it's been pretty ugly couple minutes.
Yeah, nice job there by Loftus. It was the right idea. And Finn Willick looking for the and one, but he's going to get the foul. So Watt's going to get called for the foul, and that's going to be Christian's 3rd, team's 7th. And at the line is Willick, and he hits the first. Yellow rope going to take a seat for the first time in a while. Hillsgen back in for the Panthers. Down with it, Yoki. Alize Yoki.
That was interesting, leaving 3 guys out. Talking to him, they get the rebound here. That's not a very good plan of attack.
No, I agree with that. And another turnover for the Rails as coach trying to get them to calm down a little bit. My feet would hurt after that. I just want you to know. Timeout going to be taken as the clock was about to expire on the Panthers.
They're young though, Ted. They're young.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not right, but you're not wrong. One last thanks to our full sponsor list, the Reed Foundation, the Rails Endowment for Academic Arts and Athletic Development, Irving Community Club Polling for Kids, Tamarack Building Supplies up on Highway 53 in Hermantown, Heritage Window and Door, Superior, Wisconsin, Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco, Stream Dudes for all your streaming needs, streamdudes.com, Great Lakes Office Solutions, the Rob and Barb Scheller Charitable Foundation, the Magic Golf Course, Audiology Concepts with 6 locations, Duluth, Grand Rapids, Forest Lake, Cambridge, Edina, and Burnsville, and our 2 local sponsors, Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop and Troy Service Center, both Main Street, Proctor. Take a chance. Go see them. Go see Ryan and the boys over at Troy Service Center. Go see Nikki and Bing over at the pizza shop. I guarantee you can't go wrong. 43-36, your score here. 3:04 left, second half. Students here tonight, our producer-director, Carter Ringo. On our camera, Jordan Bierman. Score widget is going to be Bryce Boslager. Our tech guru is Rick Long, and our statistician is Luke Smith. So thank you to our students that are here. Thank you to our sponsors, and especially, I guess, we should really say thank you to the viewers for tuning in, because without them, what would the point be?
That's right. Especially if the viewers have been with you all day.
And a lot have, which I'm really happy for. One of the officials said he was going to watch the game tonight. I'm hoping that he really is, and that would be awesome. That he said he likes to watch different high school games. And he doesn't get to watch games from up here for being down there, so hopefully he's getting the opportunity to tune in. Travel going to be called. Was hoping that was not going to be a foul, and a travel call. So there's a turnover. And the Rails will go back to work and maybe try to have a little more success, as now a little man pressure being put on by the Panthers, and we're all up across half court. Watt gonna drive right side. He's got Swan there defensively. Bogotsky back to Nelson. Nelson gets hammered as it comes through the top of the key. 10 seconds. The push. Here's Watt. Watt drives in, up off the glass, and gets it in. So tough two, but gets it. Alizé try to get that from Olsen. And again, I hate to say it, but we're being too fancy.
Yep. Simple layup.
Simple layup is 2 points on the board and cut into the lead. And that's going to be a foul on Wyatt Swan. That's number 4. And number 4 on the half.
And if you count those 2 other, I mean, that's 6 points. That's.
Well, I think, haven't they had 4 of those attempts now?
Well, for sure 3. So.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Even though it's 6-8 points, and where would they be right now?
2 points away.
You know, so I just look at it that way.
2 points.
But it's easier to say that from up here, because my old body wouldn't want to try to get that bucket anyway. Yoki inside of Loftus. Loftus for 2. I think somebody that looks a lot like you and sounds like you said, attack the middle, get down on the basket, and the last 2 points have come from there. Or last 4 points.
That was probably the much more prettier version of me.
Oh, I'm not going to go down that path. But Swan for 3. Gonna have a kick. It'll stay with the Rails. Willick back into the game, and Finn will take a seat. Timeout taken by Coach Ellison. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just kind of hang out here. I'm going to see if I can find a score while you tell us what all the cool things that you do in the world are. I'm going to see if I can find a score for the hockey game.
That's assuming I do cool things in the world.
I know you do cool things. Don't tell me you don't.
Not a whole lot, but
looks like currently it is 14:03 left in the third period, and the Rails are up 4-1 over the Princeton Tigers. Shots are 32-10.
Yeah, I haven't known Princeton to be a very good hockey school from what I recall.
Basketball and wrestling is what I think they're more of. But yeah, going to have a penalty coming over at the Aspire St. Luke's at the Sports and Event Center as a trip is going to be called against the Tigers. So that'll put the Rails on a power play with 13:33 left. Coming out of the timeout, Watt with the ball. Now gives us off to Nelson. Swan there defensively, trying to push up against the sideline. And we're going to call Swan for a foul, and that's going to be his 5th. So Swan called for his 5th, and he's done. And coming back into the game is going to be number 121, Luke Price, who sits with 3. Christian Watt will bring it in on the inbound pass from Nelson. Now going to give it off. Going to restart here. Price comes up and now is on the defense against Nelson at where
10 on the shot clock.
So the Rails have gotten smart, and they know that these guys are going to jump that middle space. And so the Rails are doing a nice job. It's doing that pump fake, staying down, and letting them attack. Yellow robe out. And I don't have another number 52 on my roster, but a young man wearing number 52 into the game. 10-point lead here for the Rails. And it's going to be off to Watt. Watt to Nelson. Nelson now looking for the help and going to have it in the open space with Loftus. And that's going to be it. Counting down. 19 seconds. And going to take the foul is Watt. And Watt will go to the line and shoot 2. That foul is going to go against Blake Olson. That's his first. Team 6th. Looks like they're doing some patching of the ice in the corner on the Zamboni end over at the Aspire St. Luke Sports and Event Center. And looks like they're getting it cleaned up so that they get back to play.
Looks like we got a full four new boys in.
Yes, we do.
Remaining couple seconds.
And Watt hits it, so completes the 3-point play. And 16 seconds on the clock, and driving it up is going to be Price. Price top, pushes it over to the left to Morris. Now back to Price. Price going to drive the paint and pushes it down, and that's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Morris. And that should be about do it with 5.4 seconds. Folks, stick with us. We're going to take a quick break at the end here, and when we'll come back, we'll have our 3 stars of the game, and then we'll come back. So stick with us. We'll be back right after this. Your final score, 50-39.
Abilities to make a difference in the world.
We talk about Proctor Pathways, we talk about building a culture. And this culture is all about providing those opportunities for our students to graduate with a plan instead of just...
At Proctor Public Schools, we're more than just a district. We're a journey. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together, building knowledge, confidence, and character, mile by mile.
For years, Troy's Service Center has been the go-to auto repair shop in the Proctor community. Quality and efficient repairs make it more convenient to have your vehicle serviced. Troy's has always been for the community. That's why they have been favored by Proctorians alike. But don't just take our word for it. Check out the many reviews on their service. Troy's Service Center can ensure that your vehicle keeps your life driving forward for years to come. Troy's Service Center has been servicing and repairing vehicles for 3 generations. To contact Troy Service Center, call 218-642-3322 or visit troyservice.com.
Okay.
Good. And back here at the rail yard, your final score 50-39, and the Rails will improve in their season record, and the Panthers will drop one. Tough contested game there. A lot of fouls at the end, where a lot of things going on that probably didn't really need to be there.
Right. It's a close game, but if it would have got away from the Rails, it would have been a little bit uglier of an outcome with just all the fouls that we were slowly accumulating.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you looked at the first half, it was a little bit slower. I mean, both teams ended up getting there, but it was a much slower path, if you feel me. And the end of that second half was kind of a hang-in on both sides. But hey, let's get to our final. Let's get to our 3 stars of the game, and it's funny, for the first time this year, we're both on the same piece. So let's see how much we can say about these 3 players. You want to go first or second?
I can go first.
All right, go ahead. Take a 3rd star.
Number 3, Theodore Yellow Robe, our favorite name of the night. Just the energy that he provided. I mean, I don't know what he ended up with point-wise, but once he came into the game, you could see it turn a little bit. Probably 10-15 minutes into the game, you could definitely see he was imposing his will a little bit. Got away from him at the end, but he was my 3rd.
Yeah, he was my 3rd as well, and he only had 4 points on the night, but the difference is that he came in and almost commanded the attention, and when he was in the game, and just hear me out on this, so numbers wise, right? Before Yellow Robe into the game, Finn, the sophomore 6'8", 6'9" player, was 5 of 5 from the stripe. Yep. Those were the points he had.
Yep.
Now we go the other side. Willett gets hurt on that Bogatsky foul.
Yep.
Right? He goes out. In comes Yellow Robe. And now Finn, in that time, now comes out and has 10 points. Nothing from the stripe, but he actually gets buckets. And that was where a lot of that was that feed from Yellow Robe and our players sucking out to go to Yellow Robe, because he was an imposing force.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at. Number 2, I'm going Isaac Bogatsky. I can talk real well. It's been a long day. Again, not a lot of points, but he had 3 fouls, and the reason he had those fouls is, I mean, he was playing hard defense. He was charging those boards on the offensive side, and he was trying to make things happen.
Right.
And I really liked what I saw out of him tonight.
Yeah, and with Isaac, especially the past, what I say, like 3 games, just watching, he's coming alive. He's not out there just filling a space. He's being productive, no matter if it's offensively, defensively. He's just making the right play, and he's forcing the coaches to be playing him.
Absolutely. And what better way to do it than tell the coach, try to take me off the floor.
That's right.
So hats off to Isaac, because I was in the exact same place on that as well. So where you at? We're number 1.
Well, number 1, we shouldn't tell them this, but we'll take Dallas, just with the effort, dealing with those 2 big boys, and just what did he end up with?
19.
19. He gets those points, those are around those point totals, but just the presence of him, it draws other players out too, and the last 2 points the last 2 buckets he had was a great feed by Alizé. Those are beautiful, little high-low action. But overall, I thought Dallas probably the number 1 star.
Yeah, absolutely. I was right there too, and I mean, I was kind of a toss-up because I was thinking about Dallas, the points that he had going up against these two big guys. But I could have also went with I tried to put Christian Watts somewhere in there as well. Again, I know that I could say that about him every day, but he's got a motor that doesn't quit. Yep. So just a little honorable mention there too, as Dallas comes out, does his thing, and the things he should be doing with his skill level and size. But when you got to take on two of them, it's almost like an unfair fight.
Yeah.
So
when I watch Christian, he makes my joints hurt.
Oh, I know. There's some of his quick stops when he should stop, and he looks like he hit a wall and then comes back, and I'm just like, okay, legs and ankles aren't supposed to flex like that. So trust me, I'm right there with you.
Lots of cringing.
Absolutely. Well, those are our 3 stars. You got Yellow Roll, Bogoski, and Loftus. Your final score, 50-39. Your score over at the Aspira St. Luke Sports and Event Center, 6-1. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. Rails lead the Tigers of Princeton over there. So thank you to the Tim and the crew over there running things. Tanner Hargraves in charge over there, at least I think. Not to make his head any bigger than it is, but he's doing a good job on this broadcast. So good job over there to the team. Thank you to Mr. Roder for doing what he's doing. Thank you to our sponsors, our students here tonight. We appreciate everything, and be watching as we will get out next week's broadcast schedule here probably on Sunday, as we are looking to wrap up basketball this season, and also we should be heading down to do a radio style broadcast for the Mirage on Thursday from the I almost called it the wrong thing. I almost said the Excel Energy Center, but that's not what it is.
The Grand Casino
Arena. I got to make sure I say it right, because if I'm up there in the press box doing a broadcast, they might yell at me.
Yeah.
Kick me out of the building. But what were we going to say?
The last thing I was going to say, Saturday evening.
Big game.
It is, Valentine's Day?
It is.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Be here. Girls are playing Providence.
Providence Academy should be a standing room only type of space. Unfortunately, Rails TV will not be here because for me, it's not just Valentine's Day. It is also my birthday. Even though we don't typically celebrate it, my wife said, I'm taking you to the golf simulator, and that's where I will be doing the thing I really love to do with the person I really love to be with.
All right.
So there we have it. And there we go. But yeah, Providence Academy coming to town. Make sure you get here. It should be a good time. And
come early.
Come early, yeah, because again, that game should be a standing room only gym.
And I would say if you're able-bodied, park further away.
Yeah, I agree. We don't have the greatest parking here in Proctor on any of our facilities. So yeah, leave some space for those who need to park a little bit closer. Well, on behalf of myself, Kyle, our students and sponsors, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Again, the score over there, 7-1 for the Rails leading the Princeton Tigers. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
At Proctor Public Schools, we're more than just a district. We're a journey. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together, building knowledge, confidence, and character mile by mile. From our early learners to our graduates ready for the world ahead, we're fueling curiosity, connecting ideas, and driving innovation, all while keeping our eyes on the horizon. Because here in Proctor, we don't just ride the rails, we are the rails, educating, engaging, and inspiring the next generation to go full steam ahead.